Om Sinduraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Taranayaka Shekharam Smitamukhim Apina Vakshoruham Panibhyam Alipurna Ratna Chashakam Raktotpalam Bibhratim Saumyam Ratna Ghatastha Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Param Ambikam Arunam Karunatarangitakshim Dhrutapashankushapushpabana Chapam Animadibhiravrutam Mayukhaihi Ahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavani Dhyayet Padmasanastham Vikasitavadanam Padmapatrayatakshim Hemabham Pitavastram Karakalitalasadhema Padmam Varangim Sarvalankara-yuktam satatam-abhayadam bhaktanamram bhavanim Sri Vidyam Shantamurtim Sakala-suranutam sarva-sampat-pradatrim Sakunkuma-vilepanam-alika-chumbikasturikam Samandahasitekshanam sasara-chapa-pashankusham Asesha-janamohinim-arunamalya-bhushojvalam Japa Kusuma Bhasuram Japa Vidhau Smaredambikam Om Sri Matre Namaha Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Om Sri Matre Namaha. Everybody, Harihi Om. We are doing Lalita Sahasranamam. Now we are finished up to 147 shlokas. Today we are entering into 148th shloka. This is the 36th Vidya, Kapardini Vidya, 148th. So let us see a shloka. Durarajya Duradharsha Patali Kusuma Priya Mahati Meru Nilaya Mandara Kusuma Priya. 771 Namam, 148th shloka. Durarajya. We have seen before Sukharadhya, Veeraradhya is also coming next. And then Martanda Bhairavaradhya, Bhagaradhya, all these Aradhya names. Duraradhya means this is very difficult to attain mother. Sukharadhya we saw a very easy, that's where they said, but how come here it is saying means the reason for that is given. Shankaracharya says beautifully. Tarala Karananam Asulabha means whoever has the wavering mind or do not have the sense control. For those people, Indriya Nigraham, who do not have, those people, it is very difficult to attain mother, too difficult to concentrate or difficult to do puja or listen to any satsangs, very hard. That's why they never said alabhya. It's not, alabhya means you cannot achieve. They never said it. Only durlabho, durgamo, durgo, sulabho, suvrita, Vishnu Sahasranamam, also we see that. So whoever has the purified mind and then purified intellect, for them it is very easy to attain mother. Easy to know mother. Even now we see listening to lecture is not easy. Chanting is okay. We can just close our eyes or without closing, or we can just you don't need to concentrate anything. Once we know, we can just chant. That is why a lot of people come for chanting. But listening to lecture is not easy because it needs concentration. You cannot sleep in between because we lose the points. So that is why Duraradhya. Even worshipping is very difficult, but purified mind, it is very easy. That is where Sukharadhya means. Now, 772 Namam, Duradharsha means two things. Even to face mother is very difficult. Let us say, for example, we are great devotees. Mother is pleased with us. She appeared in front of us. Even then, we may not be able to recognize because mother is wearing the crown and beautiful sari, lot of jewelry. And then we think, oh, this person might come from a drama troupe or something like that. The tejas we may not be able to see. So that is what to even face is very difficult. Even Rakshasas, We have seen Mahishasura, Bhandasura, they could not face mother. They had a lot of powers too, negative powers. They were fighting with mother, but still they could not face. And then even to know about mother, this is the Tattvartham. Very difficult. Like before, you need purified mind and ekagrata, concentration. So, but how do we know, or how do we face mother? How do we know about mother? That is the question we need to answer. Bhakti Vasya, Bhayapaha, Bhakti Gamya. Through devotion alone, mother will reveals herself to the devotee. So that is what Duradharsha means. So that's why we need to develop the devotion. That is the only way. Means prema. Prema for Bhagavati or Bhagavan. And that's why Ananya Chinta, not thinking about anything else. Now 773 Namam, Patali Kusuma Priya, 148th shloka. Kusuma means flower, Priya means she loves that. What is that? Patala Varnam means mixed with red and white. That is Patala Varnam. Even we saw earlier Kadamba Kusuma Priya, Mandara Kusuma Priya, it is coming later. So Patali Kusuma Priya. See, mother for Shiva Bhagavan, Sri Vrukshe Shankaro Devaha, Patalayastu Parvati. Sri Vrukshe means the Bilva Vruksham, Mared Vruksham. That is a Bilva Dala. That's why we worship Lord Shiva. Shiva is very much, he loves those leaves. Shivaratri is coming, we worship with Shiva with that. Patalayastu Parvati. This Patala Varnam, the flower, nowadays we can use the word rose petals, rose flowers. That is the one people use it, Patala Varnam, white and reddish tinge. So that is what mother likes it. And then another couple of meanings we will see. Patalam means Patala Swabhavam, means Samuham, means manyness. So many manyness. Whenever we open our eyes, we see manyness alone. So all of them are flowers. When we offer it, she will make it like a flower. Even manyness, we see the mother. That is the great thing. Whenever we open eyes, there will be manyness. Even our thoughts are also many, people are many, and things are many. So many things we see. That is why we use that word, so many things in this world. So that manyness, she will take us to make it beautiful, or make us love all those. So that is what Patalam, another one meaning. And another meaning is Angam, means all the bodies. Whenever we do Japam, whenever we do Mantram, or whenever we do Puja, means Manasa Vacha Karmana, through body, mind, intellect, or speech, all of them should be in one alignment. That is called Patanam. So Patali, all of them, she will make it conducive, make us with alignment. Our life will be in a straightforward, not like a crooked or curved way. That is what Patali Kusuma Priya. Now 774th Namam, 148th shloka, Mahati. This is Strilingam, Mahati. In Pullingam, it is called Mahan. So that is why the big, Brahman is the big, Parabrahma Swarupam. Mahati is also Narada Maharshi's Veena. That instrument is Mahati. Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan. That is what, even smaller than smallest and bigger than biggest. That is why Asango, Asabdo, Asparsho, Mahan, Upanishad says, where there are no Sangam, means attachments with anything, people, beings, or objects, anybody, anything. Ashabdaha, where there are no sounds. Asparshaha, where there is no like a touch, because we cannot feel or touch. Only through experience alone we can feel mother. So that is Mahan. That is the Mahati, the big. That is nothing but Brahman, Parabrahma, Paramatma Tattvam. 775th Namam, 148th Shloka, Meru Nilaya. Meru means so many meanings are there. We will see one after the other. Nilaya means that is where she stays. Let us take it in the universal level. Center of the universe is called Meru. So that is where mother is the center and focus and substratum, support for the whole universe. That is where she lives. That is why we say Sumeru Srunga Madhyastha, Srimannagara Nayika. We saw the earlier namas. And then that is why that all the devatas will do the pradakshanam for this Meru Parvatam. That is what Meru Nilaya, that is where mother is. And then next one is, even Jyotir Mandalam. Jyoti means all the nakshatras, stars, and then grahas, planets, and all of them. That is the Vishwachakram. Mother is the center of all that. And one more thing is Sri Chakram. That is also mother's geometrical yantram. That is why people worship in Meru. That is also called Meru. That is why it is like a cylindrical form, top to bottom, we can see it. So that is what Meru Nilaya. How about in us? We need to know about us too. That is the beauty of Lalita Sahasranamam. It talks about us. So that is why it is easy to connect. Meru means in us that spinal cord. Without the spinal cord, we will not be able to stand. That is why the animals are called Tiryak Jentu, means their spinal cord is in horizontal. So that's they always have the lower attitude, lower, only they see only lower things. Man has the woman or Purusha has the spinal cord upward. That is why he can move forward, move upward. That is what Meru Nilaya. In us, without that, we will not be able to stand. So in us, that spinal cord, that is why that Sushumna Nadi, serpent power flows through that. We have seen elaborately in Shatchakra topic. And then, so this is where mantram, even all the mantras, this is the root, mantram, all the root for all these mantras. That is Meru Nilaya. So we have seen so many meanings. And now 776th Namam, 148th Shloka, Mandara Kusuma Priya. Mandara means usually we say hibiscus here right now in our language. They are red color flowers. Those flowers, mother likes the kusuma means flowers. So that is what Mandara Kusuma Priya. So now actually this kusuma means our scripture says beautiful shloka. Ahimsa pradhamam pushpam. Pushpam indriya nigrahaha. Daya kshama jnana pushpam. Pancha pushpam tadhaivacha. 5 flowers we need to offer. One is ahimsa. That is the first one. Himsa means harming somebody. Ahimsa means not injurious or not harming. That is the first, in mentally or physically, both. Mentally harming, thinking about other people is much more dangerous than physically harming. So that is ahimsa. Then indriya nigrahas means sense control, organs of perception, eyes, nose, ears, and then tongue, that is very difficult to control. And then mind, all of them, indriya nigraha. Then daya, having compassion towards all beings, not only human beings, all the animals, birds, insects, reptiles, everybody. That is called compassion, daya. That is the third flower, pushpam. And actually, we might be compassionate towards all the animals and everybody. That is why we have so many pets. It might be difficult to have compassion towards other human being nowadays. It looks like in Kali Yuga, that might be talked about it actually. We cannot stand another person. Even if they post WhatsApp, we cannot stand. Animals will not post in our WhatsApp, but only humans will post. So that is what we need to develop the compassion. Let they live and we also live. Let they share and they let them share also everything. That is compassion. That is the third flower. Kshama means forgiveness. Forgive everybody. If we hold on to anything in us, we boil. They don't know we are holding grudge or jealousy or anger on the other person. But we will boil, for example, like how the boil, now if we cook the rice on the stove top, bubble starts like that, we boil. If we keep all these negativities in us, that's why we need to develop the kshama. That is the fourth flower. Then jnana pushpam, that is the fifth flower. Jnana means knowledge. Knowledge only it transforms. Knowledge, information alone, we can prosper. Anywhere, spiritual knowledge, only we can acquire all these. Without knowledge, we do not know that we have these qualities, or we need to know, we think we have all these. Other person will not have. I have all these. So there is no point in changing. We all think like that. But when we enter into spiritual field, spirituality talks about us. Take the ownership. That's why a lot of people do not come for Vedanta topics, because it talks about us. It dissects us. Oh yeah, you have all these. And not only you are Sachidananda, you are existence, consciousness, and bliss. But people don't want to hear those. They will, when they talk about it, we like to blame other people. We like to see negativities in us. We like to talk about that, all of us. But Vedanta talks about us. So these are the 5 flowers. This is the, with that, Mandara Kusuma Priya. So 148th shlokam we finished. That is Duraradhya, Duradharsha, Patali Kusuma Priya. Patali Kusuma Priya is one namam. Mahati Meru Nilaya, Mandara Kusuma Priya. That is also one namam. They have 6 namas, 771 to 775. Now 149th shloka. This one has 777 to 784 namas. 8 namas are there. Veera Radhya, Viradrupa, Viraja Vishvato Mukhe, Pratyagrupa, Parakasha, Pranada, Pranarupini. Veera Radhya. Veera Aradhya, again, Duraradhya, Visa. Veera means usually we get connection with the physical strength. Veeram, valor, that's how we go think. But it is not talking about a physical strength. It is talking about Niyama Palana. Dikshitala Cheta Aradhimpabadevi means whoever has that mental strength, like a purity of mind and clarity of knowledge. So those people can worship Mother, not ordinary people. They are jnanis, yogis. They worship Mother. They are called extraordinary people. We can become extraordinary too. So that is what Veera Radha. And another meaning is Aham Mama Ityabhimana Rahitaha. Aham means I-ness. Mama means Mamatvam means I-ness. Aham means I, my ideas, my thoughts, my power, my position, mine, my, and aham, I-ness, minus means all these house belongs to me. All this, me, all of them. Bigger, abhimanam means having the possession, having the attachment. All this rahitaha, leaving all those. That is, they are called Veeras, Veera Aradhya. But we all do puja and worship, but still we have something to gain, something to attain, or we might be doing for other people. When we do lot of flowers, or whenever, oh, come and see my Ammavaru, my mother, because we bring all the flowers. There is nothing wrong in it. These are all levels. That's all we are seeing. That is the first level. At least that is the entry point. We should not feel low. That is the entry point. That is how it starts. Slowly, 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 when we do chanting, then only our mind gets purified. We want to know the meaning. So then we appreciate and enjoy. That is why it go to higher level, always less people. Even in the workforce also, CEO is one. Plant managers are maybe 2, 3. Managers maybe 5, and our workers are so many. So that's why Veera Rajya. So that is our goal. And then we need to become Veeras, Veera Rajya. So that is the 777th Namam. Now 778th Namam, Virat Rupa. Virat Rupa. Whole universe is nothing but mother. We have seen earlier also. That is why Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yogam. That's why Arjuna says, Adha Purastat Prushtam means I see you in the front, back, sides, everywhere. I see you alone, Sri Krishna Bhagavan. Here also, Virat Rupa, holy Lalita Vishwa Vigraha. And she is the cause for everybody. And then she is a Vishwanaraha. Everybody is nothing but mother. That is why Vaishwanaraha we say. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva. We chant the shlokam. Vishwanaras is representation of Vaishwanara. Even Devi Bhagavatam, Saptamaskandam means 7th one, 31 chapter. All the devatas are worshipping mother. In that Himavat Parvataraja, he asked mother, oh mother, we want to see your Virat Rupam. Can you show us? Then they see like Shiras means head is nothing but Satyalokam. Ears are all the directions, 10 directions, 8 and up and down, all of them. And pranas are nothing but Vayus. This is Virat Rupam, Varnana. Bhumi, earth is waste, and Janolokam is mother's face. Janalokam is mother's face. All Janas are nothing but in mother's face. Rasam means the taste is tongue. Mother's form. Dharmam is righteousness is mother's back. And then Chandrama is mind. All the rivers is nothing but nerves, nadis. See, that's why we need to protect the environment. It is in and through. It is mentioned in our scriptures. Everything is mother. And all these clouds are hair, mother's romas, hair. And then Surya, Chandra, sun and moon are nothing but eyes. And then Vedas are vak, speech. And then Prapancham, whole universe, world is mother's heart. We are in mother's heart. Mother is in our heart. We are in mother's heart. How beautiful it is. Even think about it. Yamadharmaraja is Damstras, the big Damstras. Samudras, oceans are all the stomach. And that is why we need to protect. And all the mountains are bones, mother's bones. Hair, all mother's hair is nothing but vrukshas, means trees. That is why we need to protect our trees. They are nothing but vrukshas. That is why when we pluck the flowers also, we have to feel, I'm holding on to mother's hair. We cannot just bend the branches or just pluck anything or cut the branches for our sake. Mango tree, just cut the branch and then put it a decoration for our house. That is why they are mother's hair. All Vrikshanam Pataye Namaha, we are seeing in Rudram. Aranyanam Pataye Namaha, Vananam Pataye Namaha. Mother also, Keshas, is nothing but Virat Rupam. How beautiful. And so I'm giving you just glimpses. So much, a whole form is nothing but mother, Virat Rupam. Everything is mother, in and through everything. 779th Namam, Viraja. Vigata Rajaha, Viraja. Raja means dust. Vigata Raja means where there is no dust or where there is no Ajnanam, ignorance, or where there is no impurity. That is called Viraja. That is what even Sri Tulasidas we are doing for Ramalaya. Wherever opportunity comes, we have to remember Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukuru Sudhari. Tulasidas says, see, my mind became purified. That Raja, dust is gone. My before Mukuru means mirror. mind of my mirror is compared with, mind is compared with the mirror. Before it was dirty. When I took the dirt from my lotus feet of my Guru, then it became purified. With that purified mind, I am able to write Hanuman Chalisa, Sri Guru. So that is why it is Sri Hanuman Tulsidas first praise to his Guru. So that's what Hanuman Chalisa starts. That is what Viraja. This mother is in Viraja Kshetram. That is in Orissa. That's where mother resides. Viraja Kshetram, Viraja Mata. This one, it seems Brahmaji built this temple. This Vigraham is also created by Brahmaji. That's what our scriptures say. And then another interesting meaning, Raja, means all these Jyotis, all the nakshatra, stars are also called Rajam. What is it? Pure, completely opposite. Both of them, is mother. Visishtamaina Rajas means all the brilliance, all the tejas, but all this is also Raja. That is also mother. And then again, all the seed is also called Rajam. Karanam, cause for the whole universe. See, that is what our beautiful Sanskritam language, Nanardhas, so many meanings are there. We need to take all of them. That is what Viraja. And then means take us all the dirt from our mind and Paranjyoti Swarupam, Viraja Swarupam, we will get connection. And then that is what 780th Namam, Vishwato Mukhi. Everything is nothing but universe. That is why Anantam means infinity. 4 words are used for infinity. One is Vishwam, Sahasram, Shatam, and then Sarva. Sarva means all. That is why we say Shatamanam Bhavati when we bless people. Means Shatamanam Bhavati, don't think it is a movie. We say Shatamanam Bhavati, bless. Means that is why Anantam, live long. This is not like a Bata shop. Okay, 99.9. Okay, gone. Means you live long. That is what infinity. And Sahasram, of course, that is also one word. But that is why Vishwam means it is a symbolism of infinity. And that's what Shuddha Tattvam. Viraja Tattvam is revealing that 781 Namam Pratyak Grupa. Pratyak, Parang. 2 words are used in our scriptures. Parang means outgoing tendency. Pratyak means inward tendency. When we turn inward, you turn, then only we know about mother. That is what Viraja. That is what Pratyak Grupa. That's why we need to turn inward. Means no, happiness is inside. And mother is residing in us. That is what Pratyaga. But only one defect is Brahmaji created, it says in Kathopanishad, all these indriyas to go outward tendency. Paranchikani vyatrunat swayambhu parang pashyati nantaratman kaschid dhiraha pratyagatmanamaikshatu avrutta chakshuhu amrutatvamichan. Only, Brahmaji created these organs, sense organs to go outward tendency. That is their nature. But Kaschit Dhiraha, very, very, indeed, very few Dhira Purusha, like we saw Veera Radha, they take this as a challenge, a turn inward. So that is what Pratyak Grupa. Why Avrutta Chakshu Amrutatvamichan? To know about that Amrutatvam, that happiness, Shashvata Anandam, then they know happiness is inside. Until then, they look outside for happiness, which is not there. Then they get disappointed. So that is what Pratyak Grupa. 782 Namam, 149th Shlokam, Parakasha. Para means supreme, Akasha. This is Akasha Upasana, beautiful Upasana. That is why Bhuta Akasham, in elements, 5 elements, Akasham, space, then Vayu, air, Agni, fire, Jalam, water, earth, Prudhvi, all of them, Akasham, Bhuta Akasham. That is one meaning. And then Hrudayakasham, in our heart there is Akasham. That is why Hrutpundarikam, Dharakasham, Chidakasham, we hear all these words. In us, mother is residing. Then Kash, that root is Prakasham, brilliance, radiance, luminous, all this is called Kash. That is why we say Kashi. Kashi is filled with devotees, great people, filled with radiance of Shiva and Mother, Vishalakshi. So that is why Parakasha. Asamantat Akasham. Akasham means, Akash means Velugu, brilliance. Is the prefix, means Asamantat, means Sampurnam. That brilliance is filled with brilliance. That is what Akasham, that is Parakasham. Even supporting, giving the support for the Akasham. See, Akasham is interesting. I think I have mentioned this before. Everywhere Akasham is there. Whenever that Akasham, we put the blocks and say, this is my house. Then in has also, okay, we put another blocks, we say, this is my room. The Akasham means space. Okay, 10 by 12, 15 by 20. Wow, have bigger space, bigger room, we say. The bigger space we have, the more ahankaram we get. The more bigger house we have, the more ahankaram, boosting our ego. So that is what Akasham. But support for all this is nothing but mother. See, even earth, all of them are hanging on in Akasham. Visualize this. This is what Akasha Upasana. Who is giving the support? With our houses, we are hanging in the space. But we think we are grounded to support. We have the support holding on to the earth. And earth is also moving constantly. We are moving and hanging. Can you believe that? But we don't think like that. See, that is interesting. Who is giving all that support? But we are that is what mother, that is what Parakasha. Then 783 Namam Pranada. Prana means life force in us. We all know that is movement in us. When there is where there is pranam, we move. Movement is there. That is why pranam is a rajoguna, quality of rajoguna. Pranada, giver of that life force in us. Pranasya pranaha. See, doctors talk about life is gone. That's all. Science talks about that. Spirituality difference is this pranam has the source. Go beyond science. Go beyond doctor's analyzation. That is what beautiful our spirituality. Where science stops, we start. Our spirituality starts. So that pranasya pranaha, to that pranam, to that life force is the pranam. See, this pranam is functioning 24 hours. Mind at least stops in our sleep. We all know that. When mind stops alone, we go to sleep. When mind is active, we cannot go to sleep. But this pranam is working 24 hours. That is support by mother, taking the support from mother. That is what pranada. And 784 Nama Prana Rupini, embodiment of pranam. Rupam means form. So nothing but everything is pranam. This is upasana, talks in Upanishads. Prana upasana. See, people, common people, deham pranam, prana upasana. Deham is there, body is there. They say, okay, this is atma. Then little bit developed people, they say mind is pranam. That is the self. And then our buddhi, intellect is a pranam. That is the self. That is how they do levels. And then finally they recognize pranasya pranam. Even this life force has the source. That is the absolute mother, nothing but consciousness or self. Vedanta talks about Brahman. That is what Mahati. And then now, this is the 149th shloka. We saw elaborately. Vira Raja Virat Rupa Viraja Vishwato Mukhi Pratyagrupa Parakasha Pranada Pranarupini. Now we are entering into 150th shloka. That is Martanda Bhairava Raja Mantrini Nyastarajya Dhuhu Tripuresi Jayatsena Nistrai Gunya Paraparam. Martanda Bhairava Rajya. Whole thing is one namam, 785th namam. This one has 785 namas to 796 namas. Martanda Bhairava Rajya. That is nothing but, Martanda means nothing but Surya Bhagavan. The power or energy in the Surya Bhagavan, that is called Martanda. Even afternoon sun we call Martandudu, the brilliance in that sun. So that is Martanda Bhairava, that is who worshipped mother. Veeraradhya, Duraradhya, Sukharadhya, all of them Aradhya, he worshipped mother. We have seen earlier 12 of them worshipped mother. Manuvu, Chandrudu, Agastya Maharshi, his wife Lopamudra, Nandi, and all of Surya Bhagavan, and all of them are mother worshippers. In that Martanda Bhairava Raja, he worshipped mother. So that is what 785 Namam. 786th Namam is Mantrini Nyasta Rajyaduhu. Mantrini means nothing but Shyamala Devi. We have seen in Bhandasura Vadha. Nyasta means keeping the keeping. What she kept, Rajya Duhu, Rajya Bharam means all this Rajyam given to Shyamala Devi. Shyamala Devi is nothing but mother's mantri, minister. And minister means Alochana, the thought process in us. That is called Shyamala Devi, Jnana Shakti, knowledge. That is why she holds that Veena and she holds that parrot. That is what Jnana Shakti, Shyamala Devi. And then Varahi Shakti is like a defense power, Sainyadhyaksha. That is why she holds the Halam and Mosalam, Varahi. Halam means the plow, and Mosalam means the stick, pounding stick. That is why she is Kriya Shakti. Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Icha Shakti is mother, Jnana Shakti is Shyamala Devi, Kriya Shakti is Varahi. That is why Varahi is Annapradayini. We plow the field and then get the rice, paddy, and then pound it with that pounding stick. That is what Varahi is representation of, Annapradayini. This is Mantrini Nyastarajyaduhu, who is nothing but Shyamala Devi Upasana. Even again, Mudrika, that means that her ring, she gave it to, mother gave her ring to that Shyamala Devi. Even same thing happened in Hanuman Chalisa. Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukhamahi, Jaladhilangi Gaya Charajanahi. She took Rama Mudrika, Hanumanji took the Rama Mudrika and crossed the 800 miles ocean. So 100 yojanas describes in Sundarakanda. Effortlessly means he kept Ramanamam in his heart and mouth. He keep on chanting and cross that big ocean. Same thing, we can also cross this ocean of samsara with mother's namam. That is what Mantrini Nyasta Rajyaduhu. Now 787 namam Tripureshi. Tripura, Ishi. Tripura have seen earlier also. Ishi means the controller and Prabhu, Prabhi, and ruler of Tripura. This, according to Sri Chakram, first square is called Trilokya Mohana Chakram. For that Chakram, it is Tripura. Second one is 16 petals one, that is Sarvasha Paripuraka Chakram. To that, Tripureshi is the presiding main deity, main Adhishtana Devata. That is one meaning according to Sri Chakram. And then again, the Tripura has so many meanings. English 3, Telugu, Sanskrit 3 is same. We have 3 bodies, gross body, subtle body, and causal body. 3 times, past, present, and future. And then 3 lokas, Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka. And then we have 3 nadis, Sushumna, Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. And then fire also 3 types, Garhapatyagni, Ahavaniyagni, Dakshinagni. So, and then so many, and then 3 Sandhyas, morning, afternoon, and evening Sandhya, and then Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, 3 gods, and their energies, Saraswati Devi, Lakshmi Devi, and Parvati Devi. Like that, so many 3s are there. All of them, she is the ruler and controller. That is what Tripureshi. And then waking, dream, and deep sleep state. We might be in the class. Sometimes we go to satsangs and we are in waking state, but we might go to sleep because mind gets purified and mind becomes calm. Then we automatically go to sleep. So waking, dream, and deep sleep, 3 states. We go through everywhere. With these 3 bodies, we go through 3 times in 3 states. That's all. Life is nothing but all these 3. Whether we are sleeping or whether we are awake sleeping or daydreaming, right? That is what Tripureshi. Now 788th Namam, Jayat Sena. Sena means army. Mother's army is nothing but filled with everything is victory, 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 everything. So many Saptakoti Mahamantras are mother's army, Sena. And then Parivara Devatas, Ayudha Devatas. Ayudha means weapons are Devata, Abharana Devatas, and then Sri Chakram, Avarana Devatas. Everything has power, everything has the power to give victory. Jayat Sena. Then 789th Namam, Nistraiganya. My mother is Trigunatmika, Trayambika, we have seen. Nistraigunya means it is Nirguna Parabrahma Tattvam, Viraja. That Shuddha Tattvam it is talking about. See, mother, world is filled with Trigunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas. Mother in and through in the world and beyond too. Some namas comes like this. That is what Nirguna Parabrahma, Paratattvam. See, beyond Gunatita, that's what even 14th chapter, Gunatita Lakshanas, Sri Krishna talks in Bhagavad Gita. Nistrai Gunya means Gunatita. So then only we can attain that through gunas only we need to become Tamo Guna to Rajo Guna to Sattva Guna. Then Shuddha Sattva. That is what Shuddha Sattva is Nistrai Gunya, where there are no gunas. And then for what? Para para, 790th Namam, 150th shloka. Para para, para apara, both of them are nothing but mother. Para means again Nirguna Para Brahma, beyond this creation, beyond gunas, beyond tattvas, all of them. Apara means this Srishti, creation, lower and higher. That is how we need to take. Lower is apara, higher is para. Prakruti and Paramatma. Prakriti is lower, Paramatma is higher. Sharira, mind and buddhi, body, mind, intellect is apara. Jiva is nothing but Paramatma. Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. That is until when he knows who am I, that is what. When he doesn't know, he is apara. He is actually para, supreme, but he doesn't know he is thinking apara, lower. Once he knows, he unites with the universal mother or self, then that is called para. So that is what even Narada Maharshi, this is beautiful in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Narada Maharshi says to Sanat Kumara, I have learned so many arts, crafts, all Chatushashti Kala, 64 Kalas, everything, music, dance, mathematics, politics, whatever in your computer, everything. Whatever you can imagine or think, dance, playing violin, piano, everything I learned, but I do not have the manashanti, means a peace of mind. What should I do? He asks Sanat Kumara. He says, you need to know everything belongs to Apara Vidya. No matter how many PhDs or double PhD, triple PhD, multi-billion properties, multi-billion worth of gold, jewelry, anything, powers, or any birudus, anything, Padma Sri, Padma Vibhushan, everything belongs to Apara, lower. Everything, because everything we live here, whether we know it or not, whether we understand it or not, whether we believe it or not, we live here. para, whatever is supreme, that Paramatma Bhavam alone we take it. That is Advaitam. Jiva, when he becomes, knows his true nature, that is Apara. Para, apara. Everything is apara, lower is information. Para is transformation. Knowledge makes us powerful. So that is what, even Vakku, speech has also 4 levels. Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama, Vaikari. Para is supreme. That only nobody can even see. Pashyanti, Madhyama, Vaikari. Pashyanti means we are all collecting our thoughts, our bhavas, our words, our letters, collecting everything. We do not know, everything is happening so fast, we do not even know. Who is doing mother? Vaikari means whatever you are hearing, that is Vaikari. So all this is lower, apara. Para is supreme. So that is what this para, apara, both are mine. That's what mother is saying. So this is the now 150th shloka. Martanda Bhairava Raja Mantrini Nyastarajyaduhu Tripuresi Jayatsena Nistrai Gunya Para Para. Martanda Bhairava Raja Mantrini Nyastarajyaduhu. Only 2 namas on top line. Altogether 6 namas. So that is why we should not break. Martanda Bhairava Raja Mantrini Nyastarajyaduhu. For tune we should not do that. Martanda Bhairava Raja Mantrini Nyastarajyaduhu. We have to read it together. Because one namam, now you are understanding why people say do not break in between. Now that revealing of this para, that supreme paratattvam, all these namas, that viraja namam results. This is the Kapardini Vidya results we are going to see now. 151 shloka, 791 namam, Satya Jnanananda Rupa. 791 namam to 796th namam, 6 namas. 151 shloka. Satya Jnanananda Rupa Samarasya Parayana Kapardini Kalamala Kama Dukkama Rupini. 791 Satya Jnanananda Rupa. Whole thing is one namam. 3 lakshanas, Brahmans, supreme, 3 characters. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. Taittiriya Upanishad says clearly. Satyam means truth, existence, Sat. Jnanam means knowledge, Chit. Anandam means bliss, Shashvat Anandam, not dependent on anything, people, situations, or world or objects, anything. This is coming within us. Like how the pickles, when we make pickles, we call vuta. Rasam, mangoes supposed to do the vuta. Same way, the namas come later, rasam. That is anandam. When we listen all these namas, we get that peace and then that bliss that flows. That is what anandam. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam or Anandam. These 3 are nothing but that supremes, Parabrahma Tattva characteristics or lakshanas or qualities. And then Samarasya Parayana. What do we get when we achieve all this? Okay, the result is talking about in us. That's what it makes us interesting. Samarasya means Samarasa Bhavam, means equanimity, balance in everything. That is what we want and that's what we need. Even mental wise and physical wise also. Because everything in balance only, our blood pressure, diabetes, or any dhatus balance, our everything will come normal. Even mentally also everything should be normal, Samarasya. Even relationships also between husband and wife, and then in mother-in-law, father-in-law, or daughter-in-law, all these in-laws, and then family, and then relationship with society, even everywhere, even satsang also, we might attend satsang. In that also, we might create conflicts. Even we might be in WhatsApp, in satsang, then we create conflicts with some people. But we don't want all that. We want samarasya, samarasam, balance and equanimity. This is the result of when we worship that Viraja Tattvam and then Duradharsha Tattvam, all that the Para, Supreme Para Tattvam, this is what the result. That is nothing but Kapardini, 793. Kapardi Namakasya Shivasya Patni. We call Shiva Bhagavan as Kapardi, who is wearing that Jata Jutam, mean matted locks. That is what he wears. Chandralekha also. Mother is Kapardini, that's all. Kapardini. His wife is, Kapardi's wife is nothing but Kapardini. That is also, we chant, Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura Mardini, Ramya Kapardini, Shaila Sute. Without knowing, see now how beautiful, Ramya Kapardini, that's how we chant. We break it like that. Ramyaka Pardini Shaila Sute. Ramyaka Pardini, we go like that. But Ramyaka Pardini Shaila Sute. How beautiful it is. See, that is Shaila Sute is nothing but mother, Himavat Parvataraja Putrika. This comes in Devi Mahatmyam, destroyer of Mahishasura. We have seen in Madhyama Charitam. So that is what Kapardini is. And then she is the one, 794, Kala Mala. Kala means Vidyas. So many Chatushashti Kala Raja, Chatushashti Pacharaja, all the 64 Vidyas. Everything is mother. Mala means garland. All these are all like Vritti Kala, all the professions, pot making, and then goldsmith, blacksmith, all of them, they are all Vritti Kalas. One mala, like all of them put together is mala. Vidya Kalas, Sangeetam, music, Sahityam, and dance, so many Kalas. And Chandra Kalas, that we know, Pajyami to Paurnima, every day increases and decreases. That is Chandra Kala. Surya Kala, Surya has also Kalas, morning and evening. And then Brahma Kalas, Rudra Kalas, Agni Kala. This talks about Mundaka Upanishad. All of them is Kala Mala. Mala means garland. All of them are nothing but mother's power. Then when we, one result is Samarasya Parayana, then Kamadhuk Kamarupini. 795 Namam is Kamadhuk. 796 is Kamarupini. That is why we chant Kamadhuk Kamarupini. We chant like that. Kamadhuk means fulfiller of all desires, whether here or hereafter or liberation. 3 types only. While we are living, we want everything to be positive, conducive, and happy. Hereafter means after the Jiva travels, we want Pitraloka, Gandharvaloka, or Svargaloka. Mostly we want Svargaloka alone. And then while living, liberation. We may not even ask because we are afraid of liberation. Okay, that is Veera Rajya, that is for Kaschid Dhiraha. But that is okay, nothing wrong. We are asking mother only. We want all this while living, we want everything to be happy, happy, joy, joy. You know, children, grandchildren, progeny, and health, wealth, everything. Kamadhuk Kamarupini. Kamarupini means according to her desire, she can take any form. That is what Kamarupini means. This is the result of Kapardini Vidya. So this is the Satya Jnanananda Rupa Samarasya Parayana Kapardini Kanamala Kamadhuk Kamarupini, 151 shloka. And then we are entering into 152 shloka because these two are connected to Kapardini Vidya. It is 797 namas to 805 namas. This is 9 namas now. 797 namam is Kala Nidhi. Nidhi means a treasure. That is what all the kalas we have seen earlier also, all the kala, kala kala, time also kala. We want time should be conducive, time should cooperate with us. The time baledandi, we say, you know, we go to astrology or we go to Vastu, you know, the Kala Nidhi, we prostrate to mother, she will take care of everything. Everything is in her control. Tripureshi. But we don't do that. We go, we spend money and we go there. And then all the fine arts, we have seen that Kala Nidhi. 798 is Kavya Kala. Kavya Kala. Kavyam is also Kala. That is why Ramayanam is Mahakavyam. That is why Valmiki Maharshi also worshipped mother. Then he wrote Ramayana Mahakavyam. That is why it is very beautiful. Each kandam itself is like a gem. So beautiful. That is why even everything is Sundaram. Beautiful shloka is given. Rama is beautiful, Sita Mata is beautiful, Hanumanji is beautiful, this mantram is beautiful, Sundaram, everything Sundaram, Sundaram. That's what the shloka gives in Ramayana. Say beautiful, that is Kavya Kala. And then there is another nice shloka is given. Kavya Shastra Vinodena Kalo Gachyati Dhimatam Vyasanena cha Murkhana Nidraya Kalahenava. See, people, Dhira Purusha, Veera Rajya, they discuss about all these kavyas and then enjoy, discuss one another. Oh, I attended Lalita Sahasranama. These are the important points, take home points, and they share. And then, but Murkhana, what do they do? Ignorant people, always fighting with people and negatively, and Nidraya, always sleeping. And Kalahenava, always, that's how our Vyasanam, so many bad habits. That's how they spend their time. Kalanidhi, Kalam is for everybody same, 24 hours for everybody. Whether we depressed people or enthusiastic, Nandati, joy, those people, 24 hours is same. But how do we spend our time? That is important. That is what Rasajna Rasashevatihi Pushta. That is why Rasajna, are we spending with Rasam? Means 799 Namam Rasajna. Full of joy, happiness, every moment. Everything is given by mother. Let me enjoy, appreciate fully, not with partially. That is what Rasajna. Mother is 800 Namam, 800. Rasa Shevadihi, treasure, Nidhi, knower of Rasajna, knowledge full of Rasam, and a treasure of Rasam. When we worship, she will give us Brahmanandam. That mother is nothing but Pushta, Puratana, Pujya, Pushkara, Pushkarekshana. 801 Namam Pushta, filled with Pushti, nourisher, supporter, wholehearted, wholesome thinking she gives us. That is what Puratana, she is always there, eternal. Abundance, she gives us awakening and abundance. 802nd Namam. 803rd one, Pujya. She is worshipped by everybody, and she is worshipful. All the Devatas, Gandharvas, Yaksha, Kinnera, Kimpurusha, Siddha, Sadhyas, Rakshasas are also worshipped mother. So that is what Pujya. And 804th Namam is Pushkara. That is what Pushkaras we hear. Nadis get Pushkaras every 12 years. Pushkalam, that is what means everything. Mother storehouse never gets empty. Everything is in full abundance. That's what Pushkarekshana, that form is given. 805th Namam. Pushkaram means lotus. Aksha means eyes. Beautiful eyes. So that is how we are going to conclude this. So that is the what Kapardini Vidya results are, we attain that Viraja means pure-heartedness. And then we see world, everything is Vishwato Mukhi, is nothing but, whole world is nothing but mother. She is the cause, source for our pranam, pranada. And then she is the Tripureshi, she is the controller and ruler of all the trees, whatever we go through in our life. And she is the Kala, means Kala Mala, means all the time factor, whatever education we get, or whatever knowledge we get, everything is nothing but mother, given by mother. And that's why we need to worship mother. That is why Puja, she Pushkara, Pushkarekshana, she is who has the lotus eyes, and always she is protecting us, nourishing us, giver of all the pushtis, Vak pushti, Jnana pushti, and Sampada pushti, and Pashu Putra Pushti means all the vehicles now, and Gram Pushti, wherever we live, everything will be very nice, conducive, very positive. All the Pushtis, giver of all that. So with that, we are going to conclude. I'm going to chant the shlokas. Let us chant them. 148 to 152. This is all Kapardini Vidya. Duraraja, Duradharsha, Patali Kusuma Priya, Mahati Meru Nilaya, Mandara Kusuma Priya, Veera Raja, Viradrupa, Viraja Vishwato Mukhi, Pratyagrupa, Parakasha, Pranada, Pranarupini, Martanda Bhairava Raja, Mantri Ninyastara Jaduhu, Tripureshi, Jayatsena, Nistrai Gunya Parapara, Satyajnanandarupa Samarasya Parayana, Kapardini Kalamala Kamadhukamarupini, Kalanidhi Kavyakala Rasajna Rasashevadihi, Pushta Puratana Puja Pushkara Pushkarekshana. May that Puja and Pushkara, that Pushti Devata, Pushti Devata, bless us all to know who we are and develop that wholesome thinking. And that's why may Mother bless us all. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. That Purnam, with that we are going to conclude. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.